Hey everyone, just want to make a video showing you how to use the basic Yuja Verity calculator. So if you notice at the top of the screen, it has what are called the memory buttons. We'll use these a little bit later on, but I'm going to tell you what each button is right now. MC stands for memory clear. Whatever is in the memory of the calculator will be cleared out. M plus stands for add to memory. So whatever's on your screen will be added to what's in the memory. M minus means what's ever on the screen will be subtracted from the memory, and MR means memory recall, so it'll show you whatever is in the memory. So just some basic things right here. Let's look at a few problems. First do them without the memory buttons, and then do them with the memory buttons. So the first problem is 9 plus 10 plus 11 equals 30. So here's how I would solve it. I don't usually use the memory buttons, but we're going to show you how to use them too. So I would just go 9 plus 10 plus 11, and notice it shows 19 right there, equals. So you equals at the end of it, and you get the result. We're going to hit C right here for standing for clear. Now it says AC, already clear, showing these steps again. When you do 9 plus 10, and now when you hit plus, you see what it equals up to, 11, and then equals, you have the answer. What we could do right now is we could go memory plus right here, and now it's stored in the memory if we want to use it later. So if we were to take something like 33 and go memory plus right there in the memory recall, we get 63. We're going to clear the memory and show you the problem again right here, but using the memory. Notice we've done memory clear right now, so the memory is cleared. I like to tap it to make sure it's there, and then we're going to clear the screen. So this is doing the same problem, but using the memory this time. So we're going to do 9 and then add to memory 10, and then add to memory, and then 11, add to memory, memory recall. So remember, you're just adding it to the memory. Once again, we're going to clear the memory, showing the steps again, and then we're going to clear the screen. So 9, and we're going to add it to the memory, 10, then we're going to add it to the memory, and then 11, and then we're going to add it to the memory, and then memory recall. So we find 30 right there. I don't use the memory a lot of times. I prefer to just add it up as I go, but that's how to use the memory to solve those problems. We're going to hit memory recall or memory clear right now, and then we're going to close out everything we have on the screen. Let's look at the second problem. For the second problem, we have 10 minus 4 minus 3 minus 2 minus 1 equals 0. So solving this without the memory, we can do these steps right here. We're going to type 10 and then minus 4. It shows the 4 on the screen, but when we hit minus, it's going to show 6. Now we do 3, and it's going to show 3 because we just found 3, because 6 minus 3 equals 3. 2, and now we get 1, and then minus equals. So you have to watch your steps as you do it. We don't have problems usually this long. We don't have a lot of steps. Usually there's maybe 2 or 3 calculations, but doing your steps right here, and you could always do equals to check your work. Let's just clear the calculator, maybe show a slower way of solving it. 10, and then minus 4 equals. Minus 3 equals. Now it is 3, although 6 minus 3 is 3. Minus 2 equals. Minus 1 equals. So if you want to hit equals between each one, that also works. The previous one could be done the same way with 9 plus 10 and then equals plus 11 equals, solving it right there. That might help some people see their steps along the way. The last one right here is very similar to some things we do. 4 equals 12 over the square root of 9. Square root of 9 is going to be 3. So let's go back in here, and this is how I would solve this one out. I would first solve the bottom under the radical right here. So when you're solving it out, think about the steps needed to solve it. Under the radical, square root of 9 is 3, and so we're going to solve that out right here and get 12 over 3. So this is how I would solve it, not using the memory. We'll memory clear just so we can use it later. We're going to go and do 9 and then hit the square root button, and there we have 3. Now what I usually do is I'd write down 3 if it has more decimals. Don't worry, we do have nice rounding on the test. If you fear there's an issue with the rounding, make sure to talk to your instructor after you see your results. So I would go right here and I would clear the calculator, and I would just do 12 divided by, and then I would enter in 3 equals 4 right there. That is how I would solve it. Now let's show it with the memory. So we're going to go ahead and clear the calculator and clear the memory just in case. I like when I start a problem to clear the calculator and clear the memory. So we're going to start with the bottom of the equation and type in 9. Now we're going to square root it right here. with the square root and 3 on the screen, we are going to go to memory plus. Now remember, it starts out with nothing in the memory. We've just added 3 to the memory. So now when we go here, we're going to clear the screen and do 12 and then divided by memory recall. Now if we had something longer in the memory, it would recall that. Let's go ahead and hit equals right here and we get 4. So let's do maybe a little tougher one right here. I believe the square root of 2, I believe it is from memory, 1.414, I believe. So we're going to get something a little bigger than 6 or so. I'm guessing it's going to be about, let's guess about this. 7.8 is my guess. I always like to take guesses at what we're trying to solve. So now I have something with more decimals that I probably don't want to write down, or I could, but it would just take a moment. And we're going to clear out the calculator. We're going to clear out the memory. And we're going to do this new problem we have over here, which is 12 divided by square root of 2. And that is a guess over there of what it might be. So let's go and take 2, and we're going to square root it. There's that number we've seen a few times. So I've solved a few square root of 2 problems. And then we're going to add that to the memory. Now, with this, we can clear the screen and we can make sure we can hit memory recall. See, we get that number still back there. You can just check, wait, do I still have that number in the memory? Might be a good just check. I'm one of those people who likes to check everything, make sure it's right. And then we're just going to go here 12 and then divide by memory recall. And how close was I? Oh, it was 8.48. So a little bit off right there. I was trying to do it quickly. I knew it had an 8, but there we go, 8.48. And if we had to do more calculations on this right here, I could just go to memory clear and then add this to the memory. Notice we just cleared the memory, we added it to the memory. If you're afraid you didn't do it, memory clear, add to memory. And let's say now we had to take this number right here and we had to divide 100 by it. So 100 divided by memory recall. Just seeing the memory recall button is really great right there, and add to memory. I don't think a lot of times you'll subtract from memory, but adding to the memory, clearing the memory, and memory recall is very important. Probably the easiest thing you can see from this video is if you have a number on the screen, let's say it's a very long number right here and you want to carry it through, you can clear the memory and then add to memory. And I would just check it then, be like, that's in the memory. So if you have any questions, let us know. Just want to make this short video showing you how to use the basic calculator on Yuja Verity.